cannot think as the traditional public servants. And in fact, those leaders that I'm saying are going to be obsolete or leave, wengine wataenda tu wenyewe.
I found the segment to a bit unique in that each session built into the Capstone project. So Capstone project is one of the projects that the fellows will be doing. It is a project that puts the fellow into the policy making processes.
That is one thing I'm so excited about, because we as fellows are able to look at what are some of the policy gaps that exist that we can, be part of the solution. Yeah, and the fact that we as young people for so long have not been part of policy making, and this PSELF has given us this opportunity to look at different policies and just try to give solutions that exist to the problems across different sectors in the public service.
So the segment 2, we started by first of all introducing them to the citizen-centricity in public service. So from the citizen-centricity, we had the introduction of the Capstone project and why they need to really take it so seriously. So all the sessions that we've had have been a build-up, from data finding to data analysis, and on into now what will be the segment 3 that will constitute the beginning of the Capstone project.
What I'm enjoying most about this segment is the diversity of people that we have in this particular group. I've met quite a number of interesting people from very different backgrounds in terms of their professionalism, their professions, people from different backgrounds in terms of where they come from, where they are based, those who are working in very remote areas in the country, those who are working within the city. And that has really opened my mind up, because when you have conversations with different people, then you really let go of your biases and you learn so much, a lot of new things, new ways of thinking. You start questioning the beliefs that you had, and I think that's what is really required for a leader in this dynamic environment that we are in.
Meeting new people and interacting gives us a different perspective on how to handle everyone.
We've seen a very innovative lot that are also striving to come up with ideas or trying to imagine what could be the existing gaps. So for example, we had a field trip where they were taken to the various Huduma centers, and the report they gave was a little bit comprehensive, was a bit more comprehensive.
It enabled me now look at the whole service delivery from a totally different perspective, not just the regular mwananchi way, but also being able to stand at 2 different perspectives and looking at the same thing and seeing how the whole thing comes together.
I feel very motivated already, and it has already started improving my career. I feel like I am noticed more, I'm listened to more, and I'm able to sit in tables and make decisions with other people in a chance that I didn't have before.
The caliber of speakers who we are interacting with daily has been very encouraging. I mean, not in my everyday life that I can be able to meet the Auditor General, which I was able to meet in this program. And also, I've been able to also meet my fellow colleagues who work in various state departments in various ministries. And so, of course, networking is also a very big part of this program.
My favorite session was the presentation from Dr. Kinyua about his experience in the public service and how we can become better public servants in our day-to-day life. The key lessons I've learned is that as a public servant, your role should be rooted in professionalism, and you should be non-partisan as a public servant and serve all Kenyans, regardless of their race, religion, and generally professionalism.
The future of public service Emerging Leaders Fellowship lies on the first 2 cohorts, because from the first cohort, it was a piloting stage. And now the second cohort will be an implementation of some of the lessons that we've learned from the cohort 1. So the fusion of the 2 will make a better and a more impactful PSELF program. So I'm imagining a future of young people who can identify their purpose in the public service and have an alumni body that they can emulate and also borrow a number of lessons from.
From what I'm learning now, from the interactions that I'm making and all the lessons that I'm picking up along the way, I definitely look forward to working for some pretty long time within the public sector.